Have one more for fun, and then we're going to call it a night.
Let's do it. So this is the title track off of our new album. This one is called How Hard Could It Be?
Start off with your very first song ever, live at the BeeHive and the BeeHive bandwagon. Where are we headed?
This is, I am so stimulated right now by the passing scenery, by the river that I worked on for 15 years as a guide, and by the windy highway in the back of the van. It's a good thing I don't have motion sickness, or else I probably would have puked by now. But this is awesome, man. I love this. This is awesome.
I love it.
So I'm going to start off with a song that's sort of like an invocation for escape, welcoming you to a world that is different from what you're used to. This is called a Wayo. Walk through the door, the world shines differently. It's a place you've never been, and a heart you've never known. You know the names, you might think familiar things, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the way it makes you feel. A Wayo, a Wayo, a Wayo, way.
I'll tell you what. We just keep it going. We got more tunes from Buffalo Commons out of Steamboat, Colorado. Let's take it away.
Let down on Sunday, dreading the morning to be, dreading my life. I'm so tired of the paper chase, tired of the average pace, tired of the life. When I woke up, the sirens wailed, dust lay the ceiling pale, escaped dust in time. My way into the streets, no one was watching me. The red for the light. It's comets feel the sky, and the ground begins to shake. I'm glad I'm still alive. Well, it's just a Monday for me. Who would have thought?
Oh, yeah, we know this one. Jazz Tax. Everyone knows this one back here, right?
It's kind of hard swing tune, so.
All right, well, let's hear it again. For the third time, this house is becoming very used to Jazz Tax. So here we go. First question. We're rolling into it right now. First one. Name the city and state for where that landmark resides. Where might that one be from there? It could be anybody's guess. That's kind of tough right there. You know, anybody. Ain't from
Texan on this one.
Where do we got? What do we got?
That looks like Sherman, Texas.
That looks like Sherman, Texas, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if we're checking it out, let's go ahead and find that answer right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's one answer right there for them.
Go Bearcats.
Yeah, Sherman, Texas. I'm impressed. That's a tough one.
Good job, Jamie.
I mean, when it comes to landmarks, nobody thinks Sherman, Texas. That's pretty impressive. So let's keep it going. Another question to you guys right here. It's the name of the city and state for where these landmarks reside. Can you believe this? Number 2 right here, and I don't know how much discussion you guys need to have. Braden, I'm going to leave this one in your world, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say Columbus, Kansas.
Columbus, Kansas. I didn't even think there was a Columbus, Kansas. I thought, what the hell, it'd fall out of Ohio and just drip over? Well, let's find the answer to that one right there. Swim! That's 2 in a row, you guys. Sherman, Texas, Columbus, Kansas. You guys are really smart. I don't know where you guys know this stuff from.
1, 2, 3. Give me love, give me love, give me peace all night. Give me light, keep me reach you with heart and soul. Oh, my lonely place. Take hold of my hand that I might understand you. Won't you please? Oh, won't you give me love? Give me love, give me peace all night. Give me light, give me light. Keep me free from birth. Give me hope, help me cope with this heavy load. Trying to touch and reach you with heart and soul. Oh, my Lord.
Let's go live in this house again. Oh, open up the window, let the sun shine in. Oh, I can smell the sweet love. Love is gonna live in this house again. She's sunlight breaking through the rain. She's music filling this old house up again.
Where are we headed next, brother? Give us another one.
So this is an older tune of mine that I wrote when I was probably about like 17 years old. It's called Old Jim, as in Gemstone, because I thought it was just a heck of a tune when I refound it. You know it's not about your clothes. This game of life is not a contest. This poker face ain't what you chose. You'd rather be humble than honest. But now you're down upon your knees, asking the Lord for forgiveness. But that don't matter much to me, no, no. Everything happens for a reason.
Well, brother, I'm sorry. Well, I know we done you wrong. We made you wait. We made you wait so long. Well, brother, you wonder. Your words come in a wind. We've been led astray by the evilest of men.
Back to Colorado. If you find my heart, bring it back to Colorado and leave it on the front porch of my one true love. If you find my mind, be free to read me and listen to the story I didn't know how to tell. I got lost, torn apart and scattered, but it don't really matter. I'm the earth's to keep. Notify my kin that I'm never coming home. Forever I will roam in your sweetest dreams.
What's up?
Dad's in the house.
up,
Captain
parents?
Harold in the house. Woo! What's happening, everybody? Live at the BeeHive. Tuesday night. Jazz Tuesdays. I'm trying out the standing thing. Look at all this working room I've got. Before I was sitting, I was getting a bad back. So I wasn't going to allow it. Now I'm standing. I'm getting healthy. And I'm going to do a jazz square the entire time for 2 hours while these guys do their thing.
Me too.
Yeah, well, I want to see it. Hey, so first off, we didn't have a show last week. Where's my beverage? Oh no, I have literally one sip left. It's only appropriate. Let me get one of these going on here real quickly, gentlemen. Welcome back. We missed you last week. Sorry, it didn't go down the way we wanted it to last week. For those that know that don't know, I got to do a little shift in here. Not that I'm cutting you out, bro. We got a special guest in the house, but he just got cut out of the camera. Like you just got deleted. So last week, we're all set, ready to go. Brett and Jack were going to head off to do some rehearsals elsewhere, and then they were coming over here on a Tuesday night to do their thing. And what do you know? Jack gets surprise news that one of his best buddies has passed on to the cat heaven above, or wherever that might be. So to Sebastian, who was the king of the house.
Yes.
Give us the story of Sebastian, so
he
we
was
know.
definitely the alpha of the whole feline family that we had going.
What's your best memory of Sebby?
Every time he saw anything,
Yeah.
his pupils always expanded, like double the size of his eyes.
Get huge.
It was crazy.
He like alien cat. Yeah.
No, I miss him
Gnarly.
every day.
Well, you have pictures, and you get to
Yes.
be like, hey, I'm making this burnt pizza in the microwave for you tonight,
Exactly.
Sebby.
Exactly.
Well, we cheers to Sebby. Everybody online. We got Geraldine. We got Sierra, Willow, Richard. Of course, Brett and the boy Jack are here. So let's all to Sebby. If everybody take a glass and get your groove on. Did you guys not get a beverage?
I do not have a beverage.
This is horrible. You just got a job. What do you want? A beer?
I need a beer to choose.
You want a beer? What about
Definitely.
you? You want a Stella? Are you you wearing a
Stella
collar
would be
tonight?
perfect. Yes.
You should have a Stella.
Thank you. It's the collar.
The collar definitely I mean, this is the boat vibe.
Thank you.
Word. Thanks for the tonight for the
In the fridge.
to the yeah, we keep the beers in the oven, and then the band's down there. Man, I'll tell you, tonight's going to be a jam. You guys, 2 weeks ago, from my understanding, you guys took a time out to actually practice for tonight.
We practiced for the first time ever.
For this evening.
Yes, for this.
I think that's sick.
So get ready, guys.
So you guys actually practice. So like, what do? Can you drop knowledge? Can you say this is what we're going to listen to, or what do we know?
We have Maui Wowie by Chuck Mangione down. It's a jazz classic.
Okay, so like, because you and I know who Chuck Mangione is, but bring people to how they really know him, because the song you guys are doing is by far any one of his popular ones.
I think 80% of the entire United States of America has heard Chuck Mangione.
Right.
They just don't know the name.
Right.
He was in when Doctor Strange was giving a surgery on a table. One of the Marvel movies opened up like that. I forgot which one.
With the Manj.
It was, and there was a song playing in the background, and Doctor Strange was like, "Not now, don't talk to me. I need to listen to this."
He's also the spokesperson for Megalomar on King of the Hill.
For real?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But "Feels So Good" by Chuck Mangione was the song playing in the doctor's room when Doctor Strange was operating.
Well, he's popular for so many other like massive tunes. Basically, if you went grocery shopping somewhere from like the mid 60s to maybe even today, you've managed out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. He's grocery.
He literally gave us grocery music.
Yeah. But it's really good grocery shopping
It's like the most key grocery music. You'll make the best grocery decisions while the mange rolls out. Yeah, no, it's sick. So get your Chuck on.
We have some jazz stuff that we worked on for the first time.
Yeah.
which was just helpful in the long run.
By jazz, you mean metal.
And some metal stuff.
Oh,
I
cool.
don't-
We're gonna listen to like
we have to
Slipknot
do the metal
from
stuff like more often, but we are doing jazz renditions of metal tunes soon.
So
We have
I was
Walk
talking to
by
Brett about
Pantera.
this. Yeah, like you guys are gonna be like the next Richard Cheese.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it.
But heavier music.
In a jazz, you know.
In a jazz way.
Yeah. So let's go. Are we even going like mainstream? Like, are you gonna do Blind by Korn, and then
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and
Definitely.
jazz that out?
Most of it is going to be mainstream
Okay.
metal.
Okay,
We
sick.
have Hail to the King, Avenged Sevenfold.
I have a song I'm throwing in there. It's called Mullet Head by the Beastie Boys.
Okay.
It's all about jacked snowboarders like Jerry's.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all about guys who just like screw up the sport because they're just like mullet heads.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and it's, yeah, you gotta, anyway, I had a moment there. It's
We'll
such a
work on
good
it.
song.
We'll have an EP out soon.
Yeah.
It's called Jack and Brett Does Metal.
Yeah,
kidding.
or
I don't-
Metal
I
does
guess-
Jack and Brett.
Metal does Jack and Brett.
Does Finding That, yeah, and we'll just see what the cover looks like on that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're working on the infomercial as we speak.
Could
yes,
have goats.
yes, it's going to be exciting. I'll keep you guys posted.
All right, gents. Well, that word's out. You guys are informed. You guys are juiced with all the words you could possibly get for one beginning of a Live at the BeeHive. So I guess the rest of the idea is to just go ahead and play some music.
Yes.
Whatever. Get after it. That's just a chill. Oh, let me get your mic on. There you go. How you guys doing tonight? I need a bevy.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. A lot of humans online. Your boy, the Tyler, showed up again tonight. You know, your first Twitch guy.
Con. What's up, Con?
Yeah.
What's up, Tyler? Good
The
to see you,
Tyler's in
man.
the house. Willow's in the house.
Thank you, Willow, for the claps. Thank you so much.
Mike Woodward in the house. Last week
What's
was
up, Mike?
physically in the house. Now in the digital house. What up, Mikey?
Great to see you again, Mike.
Who else we got out there? We got Dad, and we got Geraldine. We got Sierra Dunn's in the house again.
What's up, Sierra? Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you, Tyler. I see your message.
I'm
That
rolling
warms
back
my
and
heart.
rolling back
Thank you
and
so
seeing
much.
everybody. Yep. Bro Soul's in the house. You know that. That's truth. So, hello, everyone. Welcome back. And 6:30, probably 8:30 for some of you, 7:30 maybe for some, 6:30 for us. We got an hour and a half of good times. So they're talking it out. We're talking it out. You should be refilling. We're refilling. It's game day. Let's get back to it. Baby whistles tonight, I guess.
Thank you, everyone.
You guys get, little baby whistles.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wow. Well, if you guys don't know, you just burned off an hour of your life.
That was really fast.
It goes by.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man. So you guys want to take a break, get a little, have a little breather,
Yeah, sure.
do the thing. Okay. Well, then I guess you guys too, on the other end of the internet, have this time now to go refill the beverage, do the thing, do the makeup, whatever you've got to do. You've got to do it. If you're going to do it, you've got to do it. That's what they say. That's what they tell me. Anyway, yeah, I should have thought about that a long time ago. I'm going to go ahead and press a button on something here, and I haven't even... I got nothing. I literally have nothing right now. Okay, let's listen to... See, Tabby's talking in the background. Let's get her talking some more. Let's go.
Drink with you guys, so there's a
Oh, yeah.
Bryce, I'm still cooking. I love it. Okay, check your birds. I got that mango. Oh, is there a camera? Is there a view we need to see?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Pardon me.
We did say your name down. We did say it.
Yeah, there she go. There she go.
I was like, if Fabs asks.
Thanks,
What up?
Thanks, Baz, the
Oh my
assistant.
god. I just dropped the wine. Oh, something's trending.
Sick. Throw some water on that ass. And then I just start mixing.
Oh.
Shot a little better. This will blow your mind. This is you watching you.
Trying to
I'm Clara Darling.
Hi, I'm Mark Galvin. My FD nickname is Muscles.
Hi, my name is Bridget O'Boyle.
Aloha, my name is Leah Ferreira. My first descent nickname is Torta. And today we're gonna be making something from our hydration station, which is perfect for a river run.
Today we're gonna make a sunshine smoothie, which is a great way to start your day. And the recipe that I'm cooking today is sweet potato red curry soup.
Today, I'm gonna show you how to make a completely vegetarian burger using beets and brown rice.
We'll add the sesame seed oil.
You wanna get it as smooth as you can while still keeping it cold. Get it as small as you can. If the onion chunks are big, it kind of overpowers the whole recipe.
And then you just wanna use the rubber spatula, scraping down on the sides and underneath the bottom of the bowl. We just wanna make sure that it's a nice, even mixture in the bowl.
And that's how you make chocolate coconut energy bites.
And this is how you make the honey tahini ice cream cookie sandwiches.
Let's go again. Here we are today, happening. Let me turn this thing up here for the people at home. Dude, we are just, it is a fiery night in the world of YouTube for us. The channel has taken off. We've got an incredible group out there watching. This is actually pretty cool. While we're on here, we've taken on quite the numbers of new subscribers. It's really cool. It's like, boom, we're winning the stock market. Oh yeah, everyone have a drink. Okay, where'd my beer go? Oh, it's over here. Everyone have a drink, for real, because that's what Tuesdays are all about. No, they're not, but they are now. Anyhow, Captain Harold from the South, always egging us on, saying, here's a fine gesture, and then I want you guys to come play a show in my backyard, is what I think is what this is all about. Does that sound close to you? Oh, wrong way. Nope. No. Oh, God, now you're giving her the old two twists.
I'll fix it. I would love to.
We got to. It's so you get a kick out of this. Billy Cardine, he's the guy that you guys see play the dobro in the intro and stuff like that. Him and Anya Hinkle, and quite the as well. Shelby is down there. Joel is down there. There's a whole group of musicians. I mean, it's Asheville, North Carolina, right in that zone, right? Especially where right where that flood went, the Helene, right? The whole, it's been a situation. And anyway, so they've been rebuilding and all the things, and I think through this they're getting back to enjoying themselves again. It's been like a really long road, like because there's been no road, essentially, right? It was wiped out, and they were part of that, like hard. So it was kind of cool. They reached out the other day, talking about getting a trip down there somewhere. We have some friends in South Carolina. We're talking we could go like Fort Collins all the way down, Asheville, South Carolina, come back over down to New Orleans, Bink Bank, Lake Charles, Shabby-Doo, boop, back up to Colorado. There's people all along the route.
That'd be awesome.
Let's make a t-shirt first, then we'll do a tour. Okay.
Totally merch out first.
Yeah, the t-shirt first, then we'll worry about logistics. Mm-hmm. Okay. First stop, Mars. Second, wherever. Cool. Yeah, Uranus. Oh, Kelly just tipped too. This is unreal. So
thank you so much,
Kelly. Yeah, dude. Kelly was on here one night. She was not only was she a guest, but she was the president of the Women's Vocal Society.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she came in here and sang with Mike Ippolito that night. Mm-hmm. It was probably about 2 months ago by now. So Kelly, welcome back. Thanks for being part of the show. Thanks for the gesture. Appreciate you a lot. And all you guys who are tipping, that's like so sweet of you. Like, thank you and cheers. How else are we going to buy these Genesee beers that you get for $18 for 30 of them? These are the best, dude. Like, I'm telling you, breweries that are like, here's a Billy Bob wheat with a side of honeysuckle. Like, dude, just give me a Genesee. It's yellow and it tastes yellow. Great. Yeah. This is Brill. This stuff is the Brilly. Okay, so what other covers did you got? What other songs have you? What's coming? Tell the truth.
We also covered O Tengo Suerte by Masayoshi Takanaka.
Now, who knows that?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh.
It's like the go-to recommendation on anyone's YouTube channel. So it's a canon event. Everyone listens to it.
Should I put it on my channel?
Yes.
What do I need to do?
Yes.
Do we need to have a puppet show and add the song?
After the gig,
yeah,
you should put in some like on your best headphones.
Yeah.
Play that song.
Yeah.
Go sit in the shower.
And let it just sit in the shower with the headphones on.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Yes. Got it.
Recommended the
this
live.
This feels like it's going a different direction. But like no. Okay. All right. So I need to hear this song. I need to get inspired.
Yes.
Am I turning the water on in the shower? Or is this?
At first, no.
Okay.
But then you'll know when.
Okay. Maybe I'll take the headphones off.
Yeah.
We'll find
Definitely take the headphones off.
At some point.
Yes.
When you feel that tingly, sort of electronic, sort of touching feeling. So then what's next?
Does anyone have a request after that?
I mean,
we have some covers.
yeah,
like,
you
lined up.
said. Did you even get the Hornsby? You didn't.
The
You didn't-
Hornsby?
You didn't Hornsby. See? Look at
Yep.
that face.
I guess
that's
that-
the. I didn't do my homework. You remember my buddy Keith jocked you on the Hornsby one night, the Bruce Hornsby?
Yeah, what's the song called?
Dun-dun-dun-dun, bung gang. Right, that song.
Mhm.
And then last week you were like, or 2 weeks ago you were like, "Yo, I'm gonna learn it," and then you didn't do your homework.
Well, a lot has happened in 2 weeks.
Hey, wait,
Alright,
yo,
fair
we're getting
enough.
a D'Angelo request.
D'Angelo. Oh, for
Yo.
real? JJ? Oh, is this like,
Yo,
is this
JJ,
knuckleball
what's up,
JJ?
Yeah,
boys.
We'll play
Yeah,
some
boys.
D'Angelo right after our tango's working.
D'Ange. Dude, let's do it. Where?
The streets have been saying. The streets have been saying that there's going to be a D'Angelo cover tonight.
That's what's on the street.
How did the streets know that,
Dude, the
JJ?
streets are wise. The streets are extremely wise. What Angelanio are we heading into?
It's a song called "When We Get By" off
Yeah, yeah.
of the album "When We Get By"
All right,
by D'Angelo.
let's get by.
That'll be the second song played tonight.
After
Enjoy.
what you're doing now.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I'm talking too much.
Yeah.
It's game day.
We're talking about a key change.
We're talking about
We're-
all the keys. You got 88 of them. Choose
88
many.
of them. I'll play all of them.
All right, your house. Let's slap the ivory. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty
I fixed your
good.
mic.
Here, let's change that. There we go. Yeah. Man, all the tracks in there. You even got people are calling your songs out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. People know your game now. You've been identified.
Uh-oh.
Sierra Dunn knows that it is summertime. Because that's that song you were playing, right?
Yes.
In the summertime, shabba-dabba-dabba. Who sings that song?
Brett.
No, in the summertime, isn't it?
Is that Mungo
it's
Jerry?
No. Is it Mungo Jerry? But isn't there like something in Dan, like Janet and Dan? Who was that?
There's been so many covers of that one.
Yeah, there's like it's like Janet and Dan. It's the dumbest band name I've ever heard of. Janet and Dan. Who's up, Janet? Dan got sick tonight. So it's just Janet. Yeah, what else do we know? Bro Soul, House, Willow, House, JJ, House. Dude, I'm stoked that I just wanted to know if the sound was right, like through your toy that you're listening to on. Love that. Love that.
Yes.
What do we do? We got time.
We're going to finish off with something from the heart.
Like the band, The Heart?
Yeah.
From the band,
You could
The
say
Heart.
that.
Are you going to play The Barracuda?
We're going to play Barracuda.
Are you gonna play, what's the one? Are you going to play The Dog and Butterfly?
I love the dog by
Heart.
Shinedown.
No, by The Heart. If Shinedown covered it and you believe that is their song, you and I are talking. We're having an we're having a green room chat.
Yes.
Shinedown covered Dog and Butterfly, is that right?
There's something in the butterfly. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, something in the
I forgot what. No, it's
Maybe
not
it's
called
like
something.
Larry and the Butterfly.
Okay.
Jeroni and the Butterfly, Rickle-Dean, and the Harriets of Butterflickens. I don't know.
Exactly.
What do you've got millions of people watching you right now.
Oh my gosh! Hi, millions. People.
Hi, millions.
Hello, millions.
What do you want to? What you want to? Is there a theme that we should go out on?
Slow jazz?
Yeah. Is there what happened to the D'Angelo? Did we get that?
Yeah, we played it.
Yeah, I didn't. I was grooving. I don't know if I did the D'Angelo, but that was sick. Thanks for it.
We're gonna do some slow jazz.
Slow jazz. Well, I mean, that's awesome, but you're not done. No way.
What else?
Oh man, we're still leaking moments. There's people out there that must hear more music. Because I must open another beer. The Hornsby. It's not gonna happen, is it?
I forgot what the song's even called, to be completely honest.
It's called Shidadun Dun 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 Dun.
That's what I was afraid of.
That's the name of the song? You'll get it. You'll get it. So we are still in holding for Shidun Dun. JJ's on right now.
Yeah, what's up, JJ?
I mean, would you solo a knuckleball track right now?
Yeah.
I mean, could you? I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
Would
Is that
JJ
okay
be
with
like,
you,
whoa,
JJ?
whoa, don't do that? Not without us.
JJ.
I don't know. JJ, give us the grace right now. Can
I play Carolina Tobacco right now?
Can he play Carolina Tobacco? Which sounds like a cover. Is that original?
I think it's original.
JJ, we need you, dog. Where are you out in the comments?
JJ.
Come on, guy. Don't just be here and not be here. We need you. Okay. Well, you know what this is that moment, you guys, that's called do it and ask for forgiveness later. This is that moment. Yeah. Yeah, that's the moment. We're having a moment. I had a moment. Mosquito bite.
That was a very jazzy rendition of a Knuckleball original without any lyrics. It was just the chord progression. That's all I can really do with the piano.
If JJ's going to hear that, he's going to be like, okay. We got to rewrite the entire jam. and then, like, you're going to get, like, the middle section where, you know, song starts, you guys build, you get the whole foundation laid out. And then you get the solo, take us into, like, soft pillow zone.
Oh, yes.
The entire crowd is just completely, there's not a drum in sight. It's feathers being thrown at each other's faces.
Perfect.
And it's Pink Floyd break. It's like 18 minutes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And after that 18 minutes, the drum kind of comes back. But in like a super, not Boston way, but like Mangione way.
Exactly.
Right. Milks
Exactly.
in, song then continues, ends up being 27 minutes collectively. Okay, cool. Well, we wrote that. What's next? No, it's over. You're done. Go home.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys, you got Willow on here. You got Geraldine. She had to tap out. She's like, I'm done, guys. I'm in Germany, right? She's in Germany? No. Yes?
She's,
Am I wrong?
she's in Louisiana.
Okay, Germany, Louisiana. It's just north of Lake Charles and Baton Rouge.
Yes.
It's called Germany. I didn't know that. I thought she was in Germany. Why did I think she was in Germany?
Her mother is.
Ah.
Her mother is.
Okay, I get it. Got it. Well, I mean, even Brett's mom is trying to bow out right now. She's like, I can't handle it anymore. I'm out.
Well, I guess it only makes sense.
I guess we're done. I guess we could play another song, but I don't think you guys are going to hang out. I think you guys are all ready for pillows.
I'm ready for
You ready for a little seef?
some seef.
Seafood boil? All right. No Hornsby, huh?
I still don't know the name of the song, so
I asked you
unfortunately.
6 minutes ago. Like, nothing's changed. I know. Okay. Well, then, with that, I guess I got to find that one button. That's the closing scene. Do you want me to sing it for you? Shun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yes.
It's honestly,
I know the song you're talking about.
you know, now that we have done this, like, you know, multiple times, and you've like started to memorize the beginning of this show, right? Because you're like starting to learn those songs because you just hear them like all the time. Thanks for the help. Tabby says, "Tell him to play Changes by Tupac."
Ooh.
It's the same song, dude.
Yeah.
Shun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I see. I know that one.
Well, I see changes. Shabba-dabba-doo, and it hangs us. Habba-dabba-da, hangs us.
Exactly.
Or whatever not a rapper. So, again, if you ever needed to know the song, shun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Yeah, you know that. Just had to go there. So, when do you think we'll get it? When do you think we'll get it, Jack? Come on. Don't sell me short. We want to know when we get shit-a-dun-dun.
I think by next week I can
By
do
next
something.
week?
I think so.
That's what he said. He's like, free beer tomorrow if he owned a bar on a sign, right? Free beer tomorrow. Come back. And the sign's always there. Free beer tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get your Hornsby tomorrow. You'll get your Hornsby tomorrow. But if it's Tupac, do we get it sooner?
Yes.
Okay, sick. Let me sing it again. Shun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dude, that's the thing. You could make our new exit, right? Or another, like, section, right? Like,
Yeah.
we need a shun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Maybe we need a whole section on this episode called the shun-dun-dun.
I think so.
And then that's like the cover song that it's coming our way.
I'll get it.
The shun-dun-dun section. So what are we going to do tonight? We're going to go move into the shun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and then you just start ripping a track.
Yes.
Nutshell, whatever. You love that track.
I do.
Or the Summertime, because, you know, Sierra knew it.
That's a fun one.
Yeah. Yada-da-da-da. I just see clowns just
Me too.
just crapping their pants
Me too.
all over Ocean Beach in like near New Jersey, right near the Jersey Shore. Just that's the visual I have.
Sleeside Heights.
Pretty horrible. Okay, well, shut it undone. Is that it?
I believe so.
Let's be done. See you again next Tuesday.
Thank you, everyone.